Okay, so here we go with the last video for today, and as promised I'm going to try and tell you a few extra things about Google Maps. Google Maps, you need to have a Google account. They are free. You just sign up for a Google account, so you have their email, and that gives you access to Google Maps, and then you go on to download the Google Maps app and you end up with an icon on your screen like the one top left of the screen that you are now looking at. So if I open up Maps, this is the welcome screen, navigating around. If you remember the little white dots, if you look out for them, that's where I'm touching the screen. I'll try and talk you through it as I do it as well. So you've got the go button, and above that, if you just tap that, that actually puts you to where you are. That centers the map to your current location. Now on the search bar at the top, if you're looking for a place, you can actually just type it straight in. So I don't know, if you're looking for Carlisle, can't spell, Carlisle, then third one down, Carlisle, which is the city centre, and there it is, right in the middle there, Carlisle. It's actually put the dot just above there for some reason, but never mind. We can zoom in by pinching and pushing out towards the edge of the screen. Then if you, I must have a really bad signal here or something, in fact I know why. I'm probably going to end up getting a whole load of notifications through now. Okay, so here they come. So Carlisle, you find out wherever it is that you want to go, we'll just plonk it here on Lowther Street. So hold it down with your finger or your thumb till the little red icon pops up, and just imagine that's where you want to navigate to. Just press directions and it will take you from where you are to where you want to go. Now the good thing with Google Maps, if I go back, clear the search bar, say I'm searching for a business, so we'll say our local pub, the Unicorn in Warwick. There it is, right at the top there, so you just click on there and there it is, where the little thing is there you go. So it even tells you the Unicorn Warwick. Now if you click on the Unicorn Warwick, it gives you further details, all the telephone numbers, websites, postcode, all the rest of it. And again, if you just hold your finger or your thumb down on a road somewhere near, the little window pops up kind of halfway down on the left. Click on that, that takes you to Street View, and there it is. There's our local pub, the Unicorn. So we'll press the back button at the top left of the screen, get back onto the map again, and I'm going to press the current location button, which is halfway down on the right hand side just under Thomas Hardy Way, that little circle with the crosshairs. We'll press that, that'll put us back to where we are. So as you can see, on the M1 on the north side. Now one of the good things, the little three lines at the top left of the screen, if you click on them, it opens up a whole load of things here. Now the second one down, your timeline, if you click on that one, this comes up with everything that I've done today. And if you, where it says 184 miles, I've actually done a bit more than that, but there we go, it's just a rough estimate. Sometimes it measures it as the crow flies rather than the roads that you've travelled. So if you just pull that white bit down, it will give you the whole map. Pinch in and it will show you where you've been. There we go. So remember the journey that we took today from Rushden, and we went up and over along the A14, remember A14, right the way down to the M11, and then we followed the M11, you see how the crow flies there, all the way down the M11 to the M25, then round the M25, over the Dartford crossing, then we picked up the A2, then you remember we went along this road here. So that shows you that the sat-nav route that I programmed before corresponds with where I've actually been, so I don't make this stuff up. Okay, at the top of the screen where it says today, you've got the little pencil, and then next to that's the calendar. If you click on the calendar, you can actually go back and choose anything that you've done for as long as you've had Google Maps. The phone automatically records where you've been. So if you get to work and somebody says, hey, what did you do on, say, the 11th of April? So you can just go to it and click on it, and it will come up with exactly where you've been. Now at the bottom of the screen, if you start scrolling up, it'll give you all the times that you were in and out of all these places. Now if you're anything like me and a bit crap with paperwork, well, there you go. Here's all your times that you were in and out. And I finished up there at Kellogg's about 4:30 on that particular day, and I know that I started from home 7:15 in the morning, so I had a fairly decent start. I left Maxi haulage at about 8 o'clock, and so on right the way through the day. So that was a nice short day for a change, wasn't it? So there you go. So we can go back to the calendar at the top there. Let's pick another date just so you can see that it does work. 9th of May. 9th of May, there it is. So again, it draws the route that you've taken at the top of the screen, and if you want to see it in more detail, where it says 209 miles there, just hold it down with your thumb and pull down, and there's your bigger map. So that gives you the route, and the little dots, if I put them in the screen there, little brown dots, that's where you've stopped. That's the points where you maybe have had a drop or a collection. And again, where it says 209 miles, hold it down, lift it back up again, and that gives you a breakdown of everywhere where you were, all your in and out times. Pretty clever, isn't it? Top left of the screen, we'll press the button to go back again, back to the map. And I think that's probably enough for you to be playing about with for one day. That's quite a bit of information to take in. So, well, I hope you've enjoyed it all. I'll be back tomorrow with a more in-depth look at the TomTom and the menus, and how I set it up for my use. And if I have time, I'll also go through a little bit of the TomTom app that's available for your mobile phone. All right, have a good night.